Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. It's a rainy day here in Gloucester, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. This week, there's not a single astrological change or event that I'm following. Last week was a big gulp, so my offering to you this week is let the grass grow. Let the world world. Last Monday, we talked about how you got kind of a month to make some big internal decisions. You kind of, what your soul's calling you to do is say like, go right, go right, go right. But your ego's like, go left. You have to go left. What are you going to do? And so a lot of you are really integrating that and listening to the God of your understanding. So this week, since last week we had the full moon, this week what we do after full moons is kind of, we let the dust settle a little bit and we wait to see what gold nuggets were in that dust. Nothing's a failure. It was a lesson. It was an education. We know that. But in a few weeks, we're going to talk about ego. So this week, let the grass grow. Let the world world. Let the flower bloom. Let God fill your aura. Let the universe bring you things where you don't have to hold its hand. You asked for it. Now just believe and go enjoy your life. I have two things to talk about today. So one was a really great conversation that I had with a waiter's aide at my restaurant last Saturday night, where I'd asked him, I was like, if time or money were no object, where you had infinite time, infinite money, everybody else had infinite time or money, what would you do? What would you do? And his response was quick. He's like, yeah, I know we're going into a world where finances is not a big deal. It's not a worry. And, ask the teenagers of the world. They have all of the answers. Definitely do that. I mean, like the babies are telepathic, but the teenagers have the answers to the new world. That's why they're experiencing so much mental stuff right now, is because they know it's going to be fine. So just go talk to them. You'll feel a lot better. And I was like, yes, I know that. But since we're in the middle of that, we know that we're going into a world that is, debt-free and that everybody has everything that they need. There's going to be boredom. There's going to be a lot of boredom. And so what would you do with complete time freedom, with complete financial freedom, with complete location freedom? What would you do? He's like, yeah, because that's what your entrepreneurial hat wants you to focus on. That is what the universe is asking you to look at. So that's one thing, if you want to be forward thinking. But if you're still, and neither are right, neither are wrong, you can do both of the things I'm offering to you today. So that's when you're looking forward. But if you're still feeling the vibrations from the full moon that we had last week, I have broken down for each sign what you could focus on right now. So Aries, a lot of this is family stuff. You're really facing things without your inner adolescent. You're making quick decisions. So I'm really proud of you. You're learning how to trust your intuition and trust your gut. So releasing some adolescent tendencies could be advantageous. Taurus, your worth is not equated to your money. I really want you to focus on that going into the next few months. And it could take, this is the Jupiter transit for you. It could take an entire year for you to understand that, but I want you to start to integrate that now. Yeah, you're worth way more than how much money you bring, how much money you can offer to the people around you. Your worth is not equated to your bag. It's really important. It's a big, big theme that's been coming up. Just wanted to offer that to you. Gemini, you're experiencing a lot of, or some of you are, I don't want to project this onto you ever, but some of you might be experiencing some really deep grief over timelines that are not going to happen, whether it be a family that broke up, whether it be an actual relationship that broke up, a full timeline because you're so smart and you have two functioning brains, an entire trajectory has crumbled down and it was not your highest timeline. You made the right decisions. You made the right decisions if you needed validation. But just know that it's okay to stop and grieve and feel it deeply, truly. Cancer, I want you to be quieter and a little bit more particular as to whom you share your inner knowledge with, your inner circle with. Kind of just really make a list of who is in your inner circle and who you can share with and who you really can't. I love to use this phrase, it's not everybody's on your team, but everybody wants to know the playbook. So just be a little bit more specific as to who you share your information with. Leo, you're definitely grieving in the same way that Gemini is, but a lot of you chose to kind of like step your toe into that timeline. So just accept it and just honor it. Definitely watch your emotional spending and recognize that sometimes people come together just for the babies to be born. Very specific message just for some of you. Virgo, you are very, very needed in the new world. So if anyone is very interested in a one-on-one processing session or even just a free consultation to see what that means, a lot of you are still working within a system and you know that you're needed in the new world. So offering consultations with your craft could be advantageous for your growth. And if you need something to release, I would definitely look at the mother wound, capital M, mother wound, and know that you as the mom friend, are you mothering your friends because you're trying to placate yourself for the mothering that you didn't receive? Because it might be time to parent an inner child wound that's deep inside there. Libra, just like Leo, I would love for you to look at your emotional spending and your savior complexes. Nobody needs to be saved. And if you're looking at like, it's amazing, like No Man Left Behind, like definitely if you're invoking that type of an energy, I get that. But if you're trying to literally give your cup away instead of filling up your own cup, really look at that. Really look at that. Scorpio, you're really loving your solo time and it's really important. You're saying no to opportunities that really aren't filling you up or aren't jazzing you up. A lot of you that it's coming to the Jupiter transit, you're feeling a lot of, and this is just for Scorpio placements, Scorpio sun, moon, and rising. So nobody else gets scared about this because it's Scorpio, so I can speak to them this way. You're feeling a lot of, like a mass exit coming, and that's the Jupiter transit. You are going to be very, very integral within that space. So just spending that time with yourself and honoring that is going to be very, very important for the next year of your life. Sagittarius, self-love and loving up on yourself and recognizing that who you are when nobody's watching is who you really are. And just that like, who are you keeps coming into my head for you. So it's a nice time to be a Sag. If you know a Sag, you love a Sag. And so just recognize also some mirror work. If you don't really know who you are, then just spending some time with yourself, just candle gaze and looking into the mirror and talking to yourself. That could be really, really helpful right now. Capricorn, dress for success. Dress as if you are about to meet at all times, you are going to meet whomever it is that you have been kind of trying to manifest, whether it be an investor, whether it be a partner, whether it be, comrades to help build the community center, whatever it may be. But dress every single day as if you are about to meet the person, the thing, the opportunity that's going to change your life. Aquarius, if sugar was not a substance that was like available on the planet right now and it came out as this new thing, they would have to list it as a class A substance because of how addictive it is. So I would love for you to focus on the next month of your life, whether it be sugar, whether it be alcohol. It's kind of equated to your community that, like, for example, if you didn't eat sugar, would you be able to spend time with the people that you spend a lot of your time with? If you didn't drink alcohol, would you still be able to spend time with the people that you're spending time with? It's definitely Cancer season for you is going to be about new community and new joy. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Don't take my word for it. Just whatever comes up for you as I'm saying these things, just kind of look and be like, wow, you're really right. If I didn't have, even it could be a gym buddy. If you started to do yoga instead of powerlifting, you wouldn't see your gym buddies as much. So it's not a good, bad, or ugly. And I'm not pegging this for you. Honest to goodness, I had sugar, gluten, dairy, all the things last week, but it takes about 3 days for my body to like flare up in red dots and then come back down again. So just know that I'm not pointing fingers at you. Enjoy your life. We came here to experience humaning. But if anything about addiction is coming up as I'm speaking to you, just know that this message is for you. Pisces, ground. If you don't, your inner adolescent will take over and run the ship. You have really heavy hitters in your sign. Neptune is at 29 degrees of Pisces and Saturn's in Pisces. It's going to go retrograde in June, later in June. So just know that mental health is absolutely no joke right now. Your intuition is spot on. Just spend a little bit of time. It could be 60 seconds before you brush your teeth every morning, just meditating, dancing, exercising, whatever it is that you can do to bring yourself back to just emotional maturity and emotional understanding. If your inner adolescent is allowed to take over your human avatar, they will destroy your life. Yeah, your adolescent doesn't care if it's getting good attention, bad attention, negative attention, positive attention. It just needs attention. So just know and ground into who is running the ship. I love you all so, so much. This week, you got 3 different options, even integrating all 3. Chill out, let the grass grow, just be, relax, take naps, eat good food, drink clean water, whatever you want to do with yourself. Look towards the future, kind of focus on a lack-free society and what you can create, and or release some of the things that really don't serve you. Yeah, Cancer season is going to be such a change up. June looks like such a change up. So let's enjoy these opportunities to flow with the cycles and with the current instead of against them. I love you.